You know, it doesn't matter how consistent you are on self improvement, how determined you are. You need to accept the fact that you will never truly be 100% consistent. There will always come that one day where a small outcome will determine whether you do record a video or not, whether you will exercise or not. And so, as we were slowly driving to Bulgaria for vacation around 4 weeks ago, and keep in mind, we were driving for like 2 days. I missed those 2 days where I had to record the YouTube videos, so that I had to record them while I was on the vacation in Bulgaria. And don't get me wrong, those 2 days whilst we were driving were the most relaxing days since I started this YouTube channel. I got to sort out my thoughts, I became more relaxed, I became a better storyteller. And after the 2 days were over and the conditions were finally sufficient enough to record in, I got to work immediately. The first 2 days of the vacation, whilst everyone was hanging outside, they were, by the beach, by the beautiful, sunny, sandy, hot beach. The water was so clear, like you could literally see to your feet, even if you were like in a 1.5 meter tall water. It was amazing. And whilst everyone was sitting by the bars and they were drinking virgin mojitos, which was my favorite drink at the vacation, I was in my dorm room and I was recording and editing videos. And plus, the internet over there was pretty slow. It was probably like 2 times slower than it is in my house. So when I was uploading a video to, YouTube, it took like 1 hour probably. Whilst at home, it takes me like 30 minutes. And plus, for the first 2 days, I had to record 2 videos per day, not one. Meaning that for the first 2 days where I had to record 2 videos, I probably spent like 3.5 hours of just working on those videos, recording the audio, editing it, and then uploading it to YouTube. So yeah, I missed out on so many cool memories that I could have had, but it was necessary. And plus, it was just 2 days. Of course, I could have done that. And when the second day was over, and I got back to just recording one video per day, I was over the moon because now I could only spend like 1.75 of an hour, which was just nothing compared to those 3 hours. And also, if you know me, you know that I wake up quite early in the morning. So every morning as I woke up, I made sure to record that video and I edited it right away. I put it on uploading and then I rewarded myself with some breakfast. And so after those 3.5 hours of endless work, like, bro, the editing and the recording part wasn't the hardest part. The hardest part was to actually export the video and upload it to YouTube. That took alone like 2 hours. But whatever. After my patience was rinsed dry, and I finally came down to the bar to meet my family and my family members, I experienced the biggest dose of delayed gratification that I had in my entire life. Because you see, suddenly they were asking about my YouTube channel. Well, because duh. I preferred to work on it rather than to spend time with them. So, of course, they were curious. And they were also, talking to me more. They were interested in me more. And overall, when I had this thing going on for me, this business model, this YouTube channel, where I worked hard on it every single day, they were respecting it. And they were actually really okay with me recording those 2 videos per day. They were okay with me taking my time and recording them. Because plus, I also enjoyed the beach way more. And the bars and the Luna Park that was near our hotel even more. Because I deserved it. And that was when I realized the need for sacrifice on self improvement. Sometimes you need to say no to immediate pleasure and embrace the delayed gratification. And what I did was I said no to, going to the beach, to going to the bar and experiencing short-term pleasure that would only last for a couple of seconds because let us be completely honest. When you first step into the sea, it is fun for like the first few minutes, right? And then after that, yeah. When you drink a really sweet drink, like for example the Virgin Mojito that I like to drink over there, it is good for like the first 30 seconds, right? And after that, it gets all messy, the ice, it gets broken down, the sugar basically dissolves. So now you cannot chew on it when it comes to your mouth. And the decorations, they just get mixed up with the ice. So yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to seem like I'm ungrateful or anything, like I'm a spoiled prick. I'm just saying that these were the main reasons that catapulted me to get to delayed gratification, which was to choose these instant pleasures for the pleasure of finishing that hard work that I had to complete, that hard discipline that needed to be overcome. And when I did it, I received way more pleasure than I could have ever gotten if I had just spent those 3 hours, swimming in the sea with them and stuff like that. They would have respected me less. You know, we as men on self improvement, we have this hierarchy of priorities. And our main priority as men should be our purpose, our mental health, the hard work that we do every single day, our discipline, our willpower. That should be right on the top. The second thing, right below our purpose, should be money. This is like our businesses, for example, our investments and stuff like this. And third, right below, should be relationships. I don't need to explain that that one. It is basically just, having better friendships with your close brothers, having a better relationship with your family members, making sure that your wife loves you and respects you more, these kinds of things. Oh, I also forgot to mention, in the purpose part, the highest priority, there is also like physical health, so exercising, for example. And what I did in the story was that I prioritized my hard work. So I already prioritized my purpose above the relationships. And I also put that hard work into my business, which was the second priority. And tell me now, what happens when you prioritize something above relationships? What happens to a girl when she sees that you actually have a life that you prioritize above her? She gets excited. She respects you more. She admires you way more than she would have if you didn't have that online business, for example, if you didn't go to the gym, if you didn't go on the runs, for example. She will respect you more because you see, women want to have fun, but they don't want to be your fun. And believe me, this applies not to just women, but everyone in the relationships category. All of your family members, all of your family friends, your future wife, everyone will respect you more if you have something going on for yourself. And if you respect yourself enough to say no to them and to work on it. Like, yeah, sure, I'm not saying that to be, that distant family member or that distant husband who works on the other side of the planet and comes home like once per year. I'm not saying that. Okay? We are trying to balance as men on self-improvement the three big desires, which are health, wealth, and relationships. We as men, we have to balance them out. We have to put 33% of all of our efforts into each and every single one of them. I'm just saying that whenever you find yourself behind schedule, like I found myself in this story, you need to make sacrifices. Not only will that amplify the respect that everyone has for you, like, yeah, sure, it will be painful in the first like couple of days. Like even my mom was telling me that, TR, you better go enjoy the sea. You better not stay in the dorm room all the time. God knows when we will come back. And I was like, yeah, yeah, mom. Just give me one more day and I will get it finished. I promise. And I did get it finished. And I enjoyed the rest of the vacation with my family friends and my family members. And it was one of the best vacations of my entire life. So, yeah, you need to make sacrifices. There's no other way. It will make other people respect to you, and it will draw fame, money, and women to you when you prioritize your purpose in life, your discipline, your mental health, your physical health above everything. You must learn how to say no to the people around you. You must know how to reject them so that you can provide delayed gratification in form of money, progress, and other beautiful things like this that will make you into a stronger man. Your purpose comes first. And if they cannot accept it, then you know where to send them. Because let's really just break them down. The pros and cons of instant and delayed gratification. If someone came up to you and they said that, oh, hey, Jimmy, I'm hosting this party on Friday. Would you like to come? And, you were working on your affiliate marketing business and you invested thousands of dollars into it already. And you are already building the website and it is looking phenomenal and promising. And you just want to work hard on it as much as you can. And so, what do you do? If you go to the party, instead of putting 100% of your focus into it, then you're just gonna delay the work that you already have to do. And plus, on the party, you're just gonna be standing there, not even knowing to talk to anyone about. You're just gonna be that random friend who everyone likes because he's a good guy, but no one actually respects, and no one actually wants to deepen the relationship that they have with you. However, if you rejected that opportunity to go to the party and you did finish it, like, yeah, sure, at first they would be like, oh no, don't you like me anymore? You don't even answer my messages anymore. Did I do something to you? Like, those types of comments, but they will eventually go away after like 20 minutes of explaining, and you'll be free to do anything that you want with your online business. You will have more time, and plus, when the second party comes and your affiliate marketing business pops the fuck off because it will make you the profit back, then you will have something to talk about, and eventually everyone will respect you. Okay? So make sure to prioritize your work above anything. And when I say prioritize, I don't mean like you should work on it 10 hours per day. No, keep in mind, I already said in the beginning that you should balance it out with wealth and relationships. Meaning that for the first hour of the day, after your morning routine is finished, you go and work on your business. You get that video done, you build that website. I don't know what type of business model you want to get into. Whatever. We are men on self improvement, so we have our morning routines that start at 5 a.m., meaning that for the first like 2.5 hours, literally no one will distract you. So you can spend those first 2 hours working hard on your online business. And then, once everyone is already awake, you can spend time with them and you can deepen your relationships with them. And they will also ask about your online business, how much profit you're making, what they will also be interested in your physique, like, oh, how did you get so jacked? Well, because I prioritize my physical health and I exercise every single day when I wake up during my morning routine. By the way, if you want to practice how to say no and how to apply the knowledge that we talked about in this video, if you want to have strong brothers by your side who will constantly remind you to stay focused on your grind, whether it's physical, mental health, or for example your online business, they will literally light a fire under your ass to keep going because they are working hard as fuck to become the best version of themselves. They are competing with you, but also they will be nice brothers to you who will take care of you. Then you can join our Discord clan in the description. We are becoming the best version of ourselves in there. And I know that if you're watching this video 15 minutes in, then you have way more potential than you think you have. You'll be a valuable asset to us because you're willing to take action to become the best version of yourself, to fix your mental health, to improve your physical health, to get a successful online business. You can talk about any of these topics with them, and they will be happy to grow with you because we are on a path to greatness. And keep in mind, you're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So if you want to finally leave the 99% of people who are holding you back in the dust and grow with us, then you're always invited. Just join us and we will take good care of you. But other than that, you can like the video, you can subscribe if you like, join the email list in the description and get yourself a free ebook about mindfulness. Comment on which part of the video you liked the most and which part of the video you will implement into your daily life. Don't forget to join the clan, you're still invited, and become the best version of yourself. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you.